All right, guys, so here's the second video. I was going to do one recording today, but now, you know what I'm going to do? I got to step off the camera and take this shot off and put that one on. Or, see, imagination, remember, thank you all. This is part 2 of the first video. So, I'm wearing imagination, right? But I created a word. I feel our nation, right? Feel our nation. You are the feel nation. You are the feel nation. The nation that feels, right? So I'm gonna teach you how to see as the heart, see as the heart, vision as heart. So you drop the head, and remember, no here, here, problem solver, problem solver, problem solver. See now, sister. Okay, problem solver. Questions, answers. Questions, answers. Questions, answers. Quiet, loud. Quiet, loud. Quiet, loud. Let's be loud here and quiet here. No more still, small voice. I read that in some book, The Still Small Voice. Really? Still, small voice. When you see that still, small voice, apply that to here. The still, small voice. And instead of saying still, small voice, next time you see the word still, replace the word small with silent. The still, silent voice. Next time you read that in a book, for some of you who've read that, and they try and go, oh, I am has to be a still, small voice, when I am is infinite. I am is you. You're the infinite. There's nothing small about infinity. You can come up with the largest number you like. 29 billion zillion trillion times 29 billion zillion trillion, and you'll get an answer. When you say infinity, there's no number to represent that. So how could that voice be still and small? How about we make this still, not even small, but silent? The still, silent voice. Not even a voice anymore. The still silence. How is that? How is that? The still silence. How is that? You see, relearn, unlearn, and relearn. Now, let me show you something. I'm telling you, I'm so happy to teach I am. Because as you give, you receive. Like all the wisdom I'm sharing as I am, I'm receiving. Like I am the words that beeth that go forth out of I am mouth, and prosper whereunto I am sending I am, and shall not return to I am void. Excuse me. I am the words that, look, I am 55:11. Translation, Isaiah 55:11. I am the words that beeth that go forth out of I am mouth, and shall prosper whereunto I am sending I am, and shall not return to I am body void. So check this out. I am the infinite word, because I'm an infinite being. I am the infinite word that beeth that goeth forth out of I am mouth, and shall prosper unto where I am sending I am infinitely, and shall not return unto I am finite body, finitely void. So, now, I am sharing with I am. I am the wisdom that goeth forth out of I am mouth unto I am you. And prospering unto I am, vibrating as you now. And shall not return unto I am body void. So as you are sharing, you are receiving. So when you look at you neighbor and you send you neighbor the loving word you are vibrating as that loving word. When you see you're driving now and you're not causing road rage, but you're causing road love. Yeah, road love. You're sending that love out to the other drivers. You are the loving, invisible, infinite, vibrating word that goeth forth out from your being unto the other drivers and landing on them infinitely, and you shall not return unto you body void. So you get to the supermarket and park your car. Notice I said you car. And because you've been sending out that love can come back to you surprisingly as somebody who is so kind and give you a compliment, or a person, right? Some being may give you a compliment, or if you're single, you may meet that beautiful lady. As you're a man, you may meet that beautiful woman because you done sent out that loving vibration while you were driving on the road to all those drivers. Instead of sending out road rage, you were sending out road love, vibrating out infinitely into the place. Right? You aren't you aware now? Yeah. So I am the word that beeth. Now remember this. Words are not just spoken. The word you are is an electromagnetic, infinite, vibrating frequency. I am an infinite, electromagnetic, vibrating frequency that beeth, that goeth forth out as I am, infinitely prospering, whereto I am sending I am, and now returning back into I am body, finitely not void, as the form of what appears to be people, places, things, moments, circumstances, events, and experiences. So as you go to that store, you might meet your wonderful relationship partner because you be in that loving vibration. Or somebody may drop some money on the ground. Who can afford to drop that money on the ground? Not somebody who needs it. There was one time I did that. I really could use that money, but it left out of my hand. Maybe somebody was in a tougher situation than what I was, and they got that money. Or you go to the register and all of a sudden somebody may have an extra coupon, maybe an extra $30 worth of coupon, and say, hey, you know what? I was looking to give this to someone, and just because you vibrate in this love, they go, here, you seem like a really nice being, and they give you $30 worth of coupons, and you get $30 off your grocery bills. Or you just feeling so good, whatever was bothering you when you first woke up is gone now because you're electromagnetic, vibrating, healing force, loving force, right? And love heals. Love conquers all. Love conquers all. If you have any discomfort as the body, love will conquer that. You are that infinite loving force, conquering what was as the body now because you vibrate as a loving force. So as you vibrate out, right? Then you come back to the body void. The body always is the beneficiary. The body is always the beneficiary as the infinite almighty electromagnetic force, vibrating force you are that you're sending out. So then your body is going to now benefit from that. You body, excuse me, not your body, take the R off the word your. You body, right? You community, right? You neighbors, right? You car, even you car will start acting better because you're vibrating as this electromagnetic loving force. Your car will be fixed surprisingly. And remember, since you are an infinite being, you can't even finitely figure out how that happened. See, the finite cannot figure out infinity, but infinity, one girl I was talking to at Whole Foods, she said, oh, I'm going to go home and wrap my head around it. I said, sweetie, your head is finite. What I'm talking as and speaking about is infinite. You cannot wrap finite around infinity. So she was trying to see, can she process? No, you can't. This is an infinite process. This can't be figured out. Like no one can figure out how your hand is made, but your hand is made. Yeah, they can make AI. A created man can make an AI robot, but he can't make a man. And the only way he make a man is by being with a beautiful wife or woman or wives and make their baby boy who grows up to be a man. That process is already figured out, done. So when you are vibrating as this electromagnetic force, which you already are, your body has to benefit. The body is always a beneficiary of what you are sending out. But what you send out shall not return unto you body void. So you best send out love, yes? Because that's your truest nature anyway. Don't be here. Don't send out anything from here. Get yourself here. Get yourself here. Problem solver. Vibrate as the solver, not as the problem. When you come here, this is the my place. The me place. Me, my. I am. We, me, my. I am. I am is all. I am house, I am neighbor, I am family, I am wife, I am sons, I am children, I am everyone. I'm co-workers. I am, you just Just send love to all your coworkers. Send the love to every on the road. You might not ever get a chance to like meet these beings on the road, but you bless everybody. You send out all this loving, magnetic, invisible, loving, infinite force that you are to every driver out there. Just bless them. I do that when I'm at the light. I put my hands, I bless in all directions. And just bless their family members and bless them to get home safely, you know, and bless their families forever. Not just say, oh, have a good day. Say, have a good forever. If I'm going to bless, when I bless someone, I'm not going to bless them for a day, for a weekend, or a week. I'm going to bless them forever. And then I go back and say, and that's for all you loved ones. Because, you know, our loved ones keep us happy. When everyone in our lives are healthy and they're doing okay, we balance. We feel good. So I don't just stop the blessing after being the being that I see, the body actually really is I am. But I'll say, and that blessing goes to you and all you loved ones forever. Not just for one day, 1 week, or 2 weeks, but forever. And you know what they always say? You know what I am always say as the appearances of them? You know what I am always saying to I am as the appearances of them? You know what I am always saying to I am as the appearances of them? And the same to you and you loved ones. And I say, thank I am as you. And they said, what? I said, thank I am. You are I am, and I am. They go, oh, thank you very much. That felt different. Okay, so here's how we get rid of all this my stuff, okay? So I got this little exercise that I do. And I got a garbage bag. And I'm going to clarify to you. Now, I've read a lot of books, and a lot of great speakers and authors meant well. They mean well. You can go on YouTube and you'll see them say, and they'll say, get it. They don't say get I am. They say get it. I am is not an it. So you loving to have experience that house, having that house. Don't look to have a house. Look as the house. Look as the house. You house. You community. You wife. You husband. You wonderful, happy, loving children. You wonderful, happy, loving neighbors. You wonderful, loving, happy co-workers. You have a business, you lovely, wonderful, happy customers. Not your customers. I am customers. Feel that? I am neighbors. I am my beautiful wives. I love wives. I do. I know a lot of you women going, what? What did he just say? Yeah, where I come from, you can have 3 wives and be happy with all 3 of them. See, where I come from, we don't cheat. We up front. We say, yes, could you be with I am with 2 other beautiful wives in a wonderful, loving, committed relationship where we don't break up? Right up front. Because let me tell you something, ladies. Listen to this. Nature created man to procreate with woman. A woman can have 100 men on the island. And I, ladies, take this. I know nowadays guys are afraid to say something like this, but I'm just going to give you a little crash course on how nature made us. A woman can have 100 men on the island and be with all of them in 1 year, but she can only bring forth 1 pregnancy. A man can be on the island with 100 women, and you go back at the end of a year, and there's 100 plus pregnancies. Some of the women have 1 baby, some will have twins, triplets, quadruplets. That's nature, not society. So I'm just telling the truth. So some men are fine with 1 wife, but when you have a being and he's built for more than 1 wife, because you don't know that, you'll call him a cheater or a dog. So get your understanding about the nature as a man, the true man like that, and then be loving about what he really is. And if that's not what you like, then just don't be with that man. No matter how much you love, don't WANT him. You know, really know about the truth. So I say these things up front because I tell women, I say, listen, the first lie a man tells is to himself. Then he has to lie to you. If he is a being that's built to have more than 1 wife, and I know this sounds weird to you, and I'm not afraid to say this. I'm not going to try to say what you like to hear. I'm going to say what's best for you to hear, so you know how to look for the partner you are. Maybe you're a woman that's okay with having 2 sister wives. So don't try to force monogamy. Maybe you're a woman that loves monogamy, so don't try to force being with 2 sister wives. But if you're okay with that, do some work on yourself. I'm going to show you how to walk the dog. Get rid of what's getting in the way of that, and allow yourself to be with 2 sister wives and your husband, and you all live happily, and forget about what anyone else T-H-I-N-K. Because if anybody's T-H-I-N-K, they living here and they lying anyway. So don't get caught up with what your neighbors may T-H-I-N-K and what they T-H-I-N-K-I-N-G. Okay? Live truthfully and honestly. All right. So I put this bag up for a reason. Now, there are a lot of speakers that'll say, get IT. First of all, you shouldn't be saying IT. You should be saying I am. And you shouldn't be saying get. You should be saying love I am. Now, I am is infinite, not finite. And you cannot put infinity into finite. All right? Now, let me tell you something. The mind is all it is in parentheses is a collection of programs, garbage, in the brain. And remember, the first organ in any woman's body when the doctor notifies her that she has life in her is the heart. The heart creates all the other organs, including the brain and the entire body. If the heart stops, if the brain stops, the heart keeps pumping. The heart stops, the brain automatically crashes. All right. Real truth is here on this channel. If you're looking to hear what the lies, don't come to this channel. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to tell you the W-A-N-T something. That's a lie. Any one of us that's saying W-N-T is lying. W-N-T-I-N-G, lying. D-E-S-I-R-I-N-G, lying. I don't care how many books have that word in there, those words in there, and I don't care how many speakers are using those words. They are lying. They should teach you how to be what, they should teach you that you are what you love. You are that beautiful home. You are that new mate. You are those wonderful children that you love to have, that you love experiencing. Not have, experiencing. You are the experiences as the beautiful children. You are the wonderful neighbors that you love experiencing. You are the wonderful job that you love experiencing, or your own company that you love experiencing. That is you. If you feel the strong love, don't say F-D-E-S-I-R-E. Say the love for being I am own company. You know, people don't. Let me tell you something. D-E-S-I-R-E is not love. That's a synonym for W-A-N-T. And if you D-E-S-I-R-I-N-G in something, you're W-A-N-T-I-N-G. If you look at I am 23:1, I am myself, I shall not want. Translation Psalms 23:1. I am myself, I shall not want. And you look at the very next chapter, I am 24:1, Psalms 24:1 translation. I am the earth, the fullness, all. Fullness means cars, homes, clothes, everything. The world and all of those who dwell therein. You're all that. So why would you use the lying word of W-A-N-T? Just because a lot of motivational speakers are using that and writers who are writing that. On this channel, I'm going to undo those programs. That's called MIND. Misinformation, needing, demolition, dissolving, dumping, or completely destroying. So, the brain is the dog. The MIND is the poop. So the dog needs to go for a walk so that he can poop. Make sure you take the poop bag with you. The poop is all the programs that's been put in the brain that's been stinking up your life. If a dog poop in your house, he'll stink up your house. If the dog keeps pooping in your life, he'll stink up your life. So let's get rid of the dog. Let's go walk the dog to get rid of the dog poop. And remember, don't ever try to get what you love into the poop. Because the MIND is poop. I have one right over here said on this side, enough of this SHIT. I'm not going to say the word. You are I am. And you are infinite source. You cannot fit infinity into a brain. And even more so, you cannot fit infinity into a misinformation needing demolition. That is limited, and you are infinite. So we need to dump this poop. And notice that once we dump it, what happens? And I'll tell you what happens. Watch this. So there's a meditation center where they show you how to throw away pictures. They're from South Korea. I've gone there. Wonderful place. You'll see them in my book. It's www.themeditationcenter.com. If you're in Los Angeles Valley, you can also do Zoom meetings if you outside of California around the world, okay? You can call them up. But you'll find all the information when you buy the book. This book is an investment. That's why I have them in the new cover. Special edition. I am the investment. Invest in yourself. You are the investment. $250 is nothing compared to what you're going to experience here. This is not a good read. This is a great experience. So you don't read, you don't experience this and then talk to your friends. Oh, like Chicken Soup for the Soul. I'm not knocking Jack Canfield, but a lot of beings talked about how wonderful that book was. But how about talking with your friends, sharing all the wonderful experiences that you now experience because of this book? All the wonderful experiences and manifestations as the I am you are that you're now experiencing. This book is having you vibrate out into where you are ascending I am and shall prosper into I am and shall not return to I am body void. That's what this book is about. A wonderful, transcendental, self-awareness, meditative research manual. As you experience everything, I'm backing all this information up with other authors' books, with their YouTube channels and websites. You can't miss. You cannot miss. This book will not let you miss because this book is you are everything and everything is yours. It's about you. You can't miss. Literally. All right. So let's walk the dog. So this is what you do before you decide to vibrate out and bring in what you already are. Let's get all this garbage out of the head, all these programs, all the misinformation that needs demolition, the misinformation needing dumping. Let's dump this. Come on, all those ideas, all those false beliefs. Now, you're getting all the programs out, right? So have you heard of dishwashing? Washing the dishes, right? Have you heard of car washing? Washing the car, right? Have you heard of washing your clothes? Washing the clothes, right? Now, you are actually brainwashing. You're washing the brain of all bad programs. So now the word brainwashing has a whole new meaning for you. I'm brainwashing now. Washing the brain. Dump them out in here. Go ahead, dump all that poop out. Walk the dog. The brain's the dog. The M-I-N-D is the poop. Dump. That's right. Dump this poop. Rink it on out. You can't even see this mess leaving, but you're actually putting that in here. Oh, that's right. And then shake it. Then shake it out. Shake it. Now you call that an it. Shake it out. Boom, 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 boom. Now you tie the bag up just like poop. I see beings walking their dog and they have these little plastic bags to put poop in. Now notice this. M-I-N-D, miss. M, miss. I, information. N, needing. D, demolition, dissolving, dissipating, or dumping. That's in here. Now you got the poop out the way. The slate is clean. You're not going to put any emotions to any more poop. The poop is in here now. So you're not emotionalizing that poop and stinking up the life you are. Right? So now watch this. We go over to the dumpster and we dump this. Bam.